Looks like this.
Okay,
And you read it up?
Yeah, I'll read it out if you like. I'll hold it up and read it to Sean. It's a letter to you, Amelia. It says, sure you must have seen it before. It says, when you read this, my time has come and I have passed away. Of all the things I leave to you, the coffin, the most important of them all. Our family has been blessed with the entity for many generations ago, and it has ever since been our burden to use it wisely. It is now your responsibility that its purpose is used for good, and that it does not fall into the hands of people who want to use that power for darkness. Be aware that the entity has its own mind and will try to escape if you do not follow the instructions. To use the entity, it is very important to follow these steps. Take a small amount of blood from the patient. From the patient's blood, draw the signal of the Deadlight on the patient's forehead. Place the coffin close to the patient and open it. Place a drop of blood from the patient in the coffin immediately after you open it. After the entity has returned to its coffin, seal the coffin with the black wax. Note, if the patient is unborn, the desired effect can be achieved by drawing the symbol on the mother's stomach. May it serve you well.
That doesn't make any sense.
What the devil's he on about?
And as you look through the papers on the book, you see names, surnames, a lot of them, and a number next to it, like 100, 500, 250.
Look like payment book. It's like he's running a racket.
Yeah, but what's he curing? But why has he got patients? What is it this blood thing's curing? Doesn't make sense. Like if it's a baby, I don't understand. You're a medicine man.
I don't understand it either, Sean. But it looks like someone perhaps killed him for it.
Amelia, do you understand this? It's written to you.
Well, she looks a little surprised, and well, he always told me to stay away from this often. It always gave me some nightmares. I know. I just moved into my grandfather. My parents died for some months ago. I'll live by. I don't know. Sorry.
So, Doc, want me to draw a symbol on your head and we drop a bit of blood in the coffin and see what happens?
I'd rather not. I suspect he was probably onto some sort of scam. But why would he bring his granddaughter into it?
Yeah, it seems to get a lot of money out of it.
It seemed to be something he believed in himself, though. The coffin's the most important of them all. Perhaps we should go back and have a look at that coffin.
Maybe see if he drew a thing on his head.
Yeah. Guy in a pig mask? This just makes no sense at all. I don't like this place.
Well, we've got the person out in the trees that you saw with the light. And we've searched all the rooms except that one room beside us. So it's been a long time. If there was someone in that room, it would have made noises by now, wouldn't they? Unless they're dead.
Well, you look at the coffin there. Something special you're looking for?
Well, it did mention something came out of the coffin, so I'm looking for something that came out of the coffin, like, I don't know,
And the burnt
insects or...
Yeah, come again?
and the burnt man, does he have the Deadlight symbol on his forehead?
Go and take a look, and nope. But you do see that his jaw is jumped out of its joint as he has been screaming in pain. Yeah, he looks bad.
Is there a pig mask here?
Give me a spot hidden. Well, you look to around, but no, you don't see it. You do frisk his pocket though, and you find his wallet.
Do we see anywhere in the room this black wax he mentioned?
Yeah, sorry, you saw that in the drawer as well as the money and the book there. There's also a rep to see how to make this black wax or wax.
Okay, I'll make sure I bring the black wax with us.
It looks like... Oh, the entity's escaped.
Yeah, past the bags. Did the thing live in... What, did we actually find out what was inside the plastic bag? Was it ash, did you say? Did we actually look inside the plastic bag?
Plastic bag? No,
It's a coffin.
Coffin. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you looked into it and there were ashes in it. The same color as the ashes that this young man left behind.
Well, you think I know what it's probably. There's some sort of animal lives in the ashes and it escaped.
And Taddy, as you go through the wallet of this young man, you see his driver license. He's called. His name is Clem. And you also find another picture of a young lady, which you recognize because she's so stunning looking. Her name is Mary, from the diner.
Ooh.
Mary from the diner.
You think Mary from the diner was the accomplice that went back to the diner?
Well, could be. We've got those lights outside there. I think perhaps we should check out that garage out there. The lights seem to be coming from that direction.
Alright, okay. But,
Suddenly you hear Emilia screaming outside in the hall.
Okay, rush out to her.
yeah, we both rush it. Oh, wait a minute. How am I over there?
She screams and points a finger out of the door this way here. And you all of you take a look, and you can see that it looks like some kind of a mist floating in the air, but unaffected by the wind, and it's blowing heavily. And it lights up like a common milkish white color. And it floats there. It's pretty big. It's probably the size of 2 human beings. You should take it in the size of it. And it appears to be approaching the entrance.
Right, not to worry you, but I don't like the look of this. I think we should draw this because of my ideology. I'm going to think, I think we should draw this symbol on our foreheads and put some blood in the coffin and pray for the best. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Looks spooky.
Don't be suspicious. It's probably just a trick of the light out there.
If it starts screaming, it's a banshee and we're all gonna die.
It's just it's just something reflecting off something. I'm sure it's optical illusion.
Close the door. Close the door.
Well, now it comes closer. Give me a sanity roll.
Wow. Good roll.
Well, Teddy, you believe that this is something normal from the wind and rain, probably. But it still costs you a sanity point because you have to admit it looks a little weird that it can move and it's unaffected by the wind. Sean, you lose, well, also only one sanity point.
I believe it's an unholy ghost of hell coming to kill us all.
It's all right. It's nothing. Trust me. It's nothing. I'll say, sounding not too convinced.
Well, the nothing is getting closer.
Nothing's getting closer.
It'll just dissipate as it gets into the house.
I'm going into this room and I'm shutting. I'm going into the study and slamming that. Sorry, wrong person. I'm slamming that door shut. I'm gonna go over and find some sort of blade, cut, put a blood symbol of that thing on my head, and drop a bit of blood into the coffin just in case. 'Cause I am a superstitious person.
Okay, so you take your own blood and on your forehead and so on.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty. Sorry, go ahead.
I want to be the patient in this equation.
I'm feeling pretty mesmerised. I'm expecting it as it crosses the threshold to disappear. Stand there with my mouth open.
Okay, now you're standing closer to it, Teddy, and it gets closer and closer. Give me a power roll.
What is it? It's fascinating.
It's not only fascinating, it's actually beautiful.
Beautiful. Sean, look, it's beautiful. Look at the light, Sean.
Somehow you feel drawn to it. You don't want to escape it, you actually want to be with it.
Sean, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Sean, look at it. Step closer to the light.
Okay. Before you do that, Sean, do you want to do anything?
I was getting the wax ready for the coffin, getting the coffin lid ready, everything. So whenever it cures me, it goes back in the coffin, and I'm slamming that coffin down, and I'm putting that wax on, and that's never going to go near me again.
Okay.
I kept getting ready for this, and I'm wondering how I did a translation. I thought I was typing in text, which was weird.
Perry, as you come closer to this mist, you see that inside the mist looks something that looks like a jellyfish floating with long tentacle down on, just like jellyfish. And as the mist comes closer and you reach and want to try to touch the mist and the light, you see one of its arms shuts out and hits you. And hits you. And burns you for 4 damage. I should probably have drawn that on. Like that. Why don't you have any hit points actually?
It's weird. Sometimes it says I've got maximum 12 and I've got currently 6. That's weird.
I have 11.
Sorry, how many did I take?
Yeah, I'll just put it on you again. Yeah, that's more correct.
Does that give me a jolt to make me want to run, or am I still mesmerised by this thing?
You can make a new power roll. if you can snap out of it. Yeah,
Oh, I
that
do.
definitely snaps out of it.
Okay, a wash of just pure fear runs through me as I feel the pain and adrenaline kick in. I'll scream out in terror and flee towards the reception room.
Okay, you can move, and after that we'll do combat rounds.
Was my health meant to be at max? Because it was at
Yeah.
6 for some reason. Okay.
Your health is at max.
Yeah, I was at 6. I was just wondering why it was. Okay.
What is
Okay.
that thing?
It's okay, boss. I've got it covered. Look at my head. I've got the wax. I've got the coffin lid. I've
Sure.
got a bit of blood into the thing.
You're mad, you're
Okay.
crazy. What's going on? Shoot it. I'll point the
no.
shotgun and fire both barrels at it.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't make it angry.
I'm not sure how you do both barrels, whether each barrel's a thingy, but I think it is
Well,
actually, isn't it?
The range here should actually give you a bonus die, but since you use both barrels at once, you get a negative bonus die, penalty die. So they just go and equal each out. But at 96, you just totally miss. You hit the wall next to it.
It was 69,
And,
but
well, you have one shot more.
Okay. Die! I'll, shoot the shotgun.
Yeah, the first one hits the wall, and the next one you stumble backwards and actually hit the roof there, or the ceiling.
Ah!
Alrighty. What about you, Sean? What do you do?
I'm
You can see the.
I'm waiting for it to come over and cure me and then go back in the coffin, and then I'm going to do all them actions to make sure it's safe.
Well, you see it floats there for a moment. It get the feeling it's observing what's going on. But now you're looking at its light. Give me a power roll. Same things go for immediate.
Do I need another power roll, or?
If you're looking at it, yeah.
Well, I suppose I would be.
Okay, you succeed, and Emilia succeeds as well, and she gets way back here.
I'm succeeding.
But Sean,
Succeed, damn
did you? Yeah, do you succeed as well? Okay. So you're free to move, but you get the feeling that it concentrates on you. Towards you.
Wants me or wants?
Towards you.
Oh, that's good. I'm going with this plan. I've got so much faith in the doctor's word that this will work. And patients mean they get cured. Yeah, patients get cured. I don't want to get cured of, but I'm getting cured of it.
I'm going to fumble around trying to reload some shells into the shotgun while I'm looking in horror towards Sean, about to be engulfed by the beast.
You see that the mist begins to get sucked into the lungs of Sean. Well, first you're actually fine, but then you begin to feel how you're beginning to burn from the inside.
I think my plan is not working the way I thought it would.
And Teddy, you see, just like if you hold a flashlight under your hand, you lit all up and you can see your blood veins and get all that pinky colors and stuff. That's the way he looks at the moment. And he turns around and looks at you and smiles, and you can see out of his mouth and eyes, poor light comes out of it. And then he begins to scream in pain and horror.
Sean, no! And I'll point their shotgun at him. What's it doing to you?
It's curing me. I don't know what.
So it tries to come inside of you. That succeeds. And this is what you take in con damage. So you can deduct 15 from your con. And you feel how your flesh begin to burn.
Ooh. So I don't think this plan of his is working. Unless the patient's meant to die.
You
Give me something to make me vomit this thing outside me.
you're supposed to do it immediately after you open the coffin.
Well, you should have said that a couple of minutes ago. I don't know what to do when it's inside me.
Teddy, give me a new sanity roll. Now you're seeing Sean being consumed. Oh, you're tough. Well, so subtract 1 sanity point. Okay, what do you do, Teddy? You actually don't see the mist anymore. It's actually just Sean
Inside.
standing there. Yeah, it's inside of him, and he's glowing at the moment. And you begin to get the smell of burnt hair, and you can see how blisters begins to come on his skin as he's being burned up inside.
Sean, what do I do? Tell me what to do.
Put the fire out. Give me water. I don't know.
Water. I'll rush to the kitchen to get him some water. I'm just panicking now. I have no idea what to do with him.
Okay, you run over there. So that will be your turn. Sean, what do you do?
I go through my options as a man on fire, and look at Amelia and go, ah! And then let's see. Why did she, why?
Well, it's raining outside.
Is there? Oh God! Why did it not burn the guy who got shot? Oh, it was outside in the rain. Nothing happened to it. Oh my God! So, is there any rule I can make to make myself actually smarter than the player at the minute? Because the player at the minute can't think of anything apart from water, and then he's thinking, "Oh, the water doesn't work. It was in the rain."
Yeah.
Oh, what would make me throw up?
Well, try to give me an idea roll.
What's idea?
Intelligence.
Can I do the same? Or
Let's see if he makes it.
he's done it. He's done it.
Well, Sean, you remember? Oh, that's actually Teddy that saw that. Teddy, give me a idea roll.
Don't worry, Sean. I got this.
If you don't, I'll hunt you down. I will hunt you down.
Oh, I'll spend 7 luck if I may.
Okay. Well, Sean, your idea is that it goes through your mind as you're burning that maybe the rain can help you. It's wet, mud, and so on. That could cool you down. But Teddy, you remember that you think that you saw the light earlier outside when you were in getting the key, and somehow you get the feeling that the flashlight maybe spooked it or something, since it disappeared right after the flash.
Okay. Where's the flashlight? Have we got a flashlight?
No, the flash, thunder, lightning.
Sean, I'll drop the glass of water. I've got an idea, and I'll grab him and pull him out into the rain. The rain, the lightning will help you. Come here.
Okay.
Hopefully drag him to there.
Okay.
It's a fight between burning and being hit by lightning. Oh!
But it has the highest dex here, so it goes first.
Okay.
So you will get a new attack on there.
Miss.
No, it's inside you, so it doesn't miss anymore. It just gives you pain. You deduct 11 more.
Oh, I'm down to 34 now.
Okay. So you went outside, both of you.
Mhm.
I will say that, Sean, on your turn, you can make me a luck roll. If you succeed the luck roll, it'll be a lightning.
Ah, luck. Thank you, luck.
There's a lightning, and you see that that this mist leaves your body and actually goes back to inside, but leaving your skin burned and agony.
Whenever it's my next go, he's got no pain.
You
He's
just
going to
sit-
no pain right now. But it's not me.
Okay, well, you just went in outside and you used your luck there, and it leaves your body. Daddy, what you see that just as you hoped, the flashlight or the lightning somehow interrupts the feasting it's doing, and it went inside.
Okay, I'm going to rush over to the car, sort of reverse it round so it's pointing towards the creature, and flick the lights on. Headlights.
Okay.
Please don't crash into the house.
But you can see it slowly moves inside. There's not any hurry or something. And you turn on the car lights. Doesn't seem to have any effects. So it's not the light itself that spooks it. Something else.
Electricity, perhaps.
Okay, it's turn.
Hoping it's heading back to its coffin.
Emilia runs to the car there. Go right. Sean, what do you do?
Open full machine gun round anger at this Deadlight thing.
I will say that due to the pain of being burned, you have dropped it here in the room. You haven't been able to hold it.
I
You were
will.
in agony.
Okay, I will keep an eye on it, and if it comes heading back towards me, I'm jumping in a car and I'm away.
You take a look at it, and it stands still then in the room. Give me a power roll. You get the feeling it tries to draw you in, but you snap out of it.
It's a witch. It's trying to get me. Let's get away.
And it gets close again, yeah. Daddy, what do you do?
Sean, we just need to draw it outside. Okay, step back. I'll get out of the car and stand towards the rear of the car and wave, both hands towards the Deadlight, trying to gain its attention.
Okay. It puts some more speed into it, Sean, and you see it's heading for you again.
I'm getting ready to run for it. Ooh, I've got an idea.
Emilia goes outside and follows you, Daddy. And Sean, your turn.
I will. How much movement do I get? I'll run over to where they are.
And Teddy.
I'll begin sort of backing up away from it, waving at it. Come on, here outside.
Knock on. Might hit it this time.
Okay, so you're still waving your arms and yelling to it.
Yeah, but as it is Sean says, try the shotgun. I'll take another shot with a shotgun on it.
Okay. Bam! And you hit the wall. This one though, is it still a miss? It's still a miss.
Spend one luck to do it.
You can use one block point if you want to.
Oh, go on then.
Do you do it?
I do. Yeah, one luck.
Okay. Give me a damage roll. Well, you shot hits right center into the mist. Doesn't seem to really care about that.
But it's done something, has it, or nothing?
It's hard to tell. It's mist. It's just floating there,
All right.
filling the entire.
Go back here behind Sean. That's my go.
Let me see how much movement.
Oh, it's got loads of movement. Hardly us.
Yeah, you can see it. It flies right direct, and it appears to go right through you, John. At once more.
Another pyro? Oh no, it's attacking.
No, it's not close enough. I guess you're up here, right?
Yeah.
Or you down? It depends. Down here or up here?
Oh, I'm gonna be up there. I
Okay.
feel safer up there.
Stay away.
So it's unable to reach you this turn here, but it's coming for you. Yeah.
So
So what Emilia's just doing what you're doing, so she just follows Teddy.
got this urge to take this marker off my head. Okay. Is it floating above the water on the ground?
It is, yes. And it's surrounding your car at the moment.
Okay, I want to go to the front of the car, open up the bonnet, and somehow with the crowbar turn the car into an electric sparkly thing. I don't know how to do that, but my character may know how to do that.
Okay, give me a mechanical roll.
It's in the car. It's on the car. Hopefully it will get hit by it. Mechanical. If this doesn't work, I'm using as much luck as I can get. I will use 3 luck to make it work.
Okay, so what you're trying to do is giving it a shock, or
yeah,
how sure is it? Okay.
Give it an electric shock. Basically turning the car, the metal part of the car into electricity flowing through it from the battery. Hopefully it'll hurt it.
Okay.
Kill it. It passed.
You see it and you get a little shock yourself. It's not strong on anything, but you see that
doesn't like the electricity.
Teddy, what are you doing?
Get it with the electric, Sean. Get it with the electric. Now I'll reload the shotgun and sort of step back.
Hey, I'm not gonna get it with the electric.
Alrighty.
Kind of picture my character inventing the electricity gun.
I'm wondering how we can attract lightning.
It actually floats around the car and it goes for Amelia. And you can see as it comes closer, you can see those tentacles comes out and smashes against.
Amelia, no!
I have a plan. We need to get down to the wine cellar, smash all the wine, get on top of the generator, and then put the generator on, or somehow short circuit the generator into the wine.
One too much, but you can see that she's getting hit again and again and again.
Oh yeah, there's a generator in the cellar.
She's unconscious already. She's dying. It was nice knowing her.
Oh man.
Yeah, you can see that every slash she get burned, and the last thing that it strikes her so hard that she's getting whipped up off the air and actually lands on the top of your vehicle there and just lies there, and she looks pretty dead.
Probably broken the car.
Yeah, windshield's broken, top of the roof are smashed down.
Rises from the dead because you got to turn. Right, I'm going to go running like hell towards the cellar. How much movement can I do? Which one's movement?
Okay, so you doing the same, Teddy?
Absolutely, there's no way I'm standing out here on my own. As soon as I see him bolt for inside, I quickly follow hot on his heels.
Okay, then I think we will do that as a chase to come down to the basement. That's where you're heading, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do the plan of smashing all the wine, making the floor all wet, and then when it gets in the room, use the generator to electrify the floor while we're not on the floor.
Yeah, I was going to say, where are we standing? But never mind. Well, as long as we get the damn thing.
Top of the generator would be good, because this won't be wet.
Alrighty. Okay. So both of you give me a con roll. And that's for the chase.
Con roll would be better if I hadn't had the thing inside my chest.
Ooh, that's a failure. Let's see how the Deadlight.
Such a bad failure. Wouldn't even succeeded with my.
So that one has a success. Okay. I cannot share this.
Is there a chase tracker? I think there is, isn't there?
Yeah, I have opened the tracker there.
I don't like the way he said.
But I can share that.
One. You hear him say this one? Spell. This one passed.
Just one more. Okay, so the Deadlight is on 0. Have you guys a combat tracker with down at the bottom with 2 small persons running?
No, we haven't.
Can I somehow share the combat?
Got a combat tracker. Just
That's
2
a
crossed swords.
Okay, if you press that, can you see Deadlight and your own name and so on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see that.
Down below, you should have something called movement and then act and see some footsteps. See that?
No, we've not.
No.
I know what you mean there, because I can remember doing on the GM side, you've got like a chase tracker thing, but it doesn't look like we've got it here. Let's see if there's not in the option.
It says in the options. Yeah, there's nothing in my one.
I
There's a
don't
setup.
either.
Is there anything on the GM side to share it or anything?
I'm looking, I can't find anything.
I'm clicking on the little buttons to see if there's anything hidden.
It might be that you just need to narrate it, Rick.
It might be, yeah.
Just checking to see if it's under library. There's chases
that,
there.
okay.
There's a chase button. Let's see what chases. It's no, if it's a car. When I click it, it just shows nothing inside it. It's just a box.
Okay, I'll just
Oh.
narrate it then.
There is we have got a chases box.
Do you have that?
Well, yeah, but it's just like a story box or something. Yeah, you know, on the right hand side, you've got the icon. It looks a bit just like.
Yeah, but if you press that, doesn't that open then, so that you can see some footsteps and so on?
No.
It's just an empty box, empty window.
You know, if you click the items, it'll show you a list of stuff. That's when you open this one. There's nothing in it. Maybe it's secretly hidden.
Oh, can you try to press the one called Deadlight in the chat?
Ah, that's it. We've got it.
Okay. Alrighty, so Deadlight has 0 since you're running away from that. And Teddy, you had a success. So I will put you. Sean would have 2. Teddy, you have extra 4. So the way it looks like is, Sean, you're still standing here next to the car.
Okay.
And Teddy, you hear Sean yelling for the power generator down in the basement, and you just begin to sprint. And you just pass and you run around here, and you actually coming to here where you should go down the stairs here. Actually. So that's where we are at the moment. And it starts in the highest stacks order, so the Deadlight goes first.
Bye!
And the movement action you have is, for you Teddy, is your movement +1. Same thing goes for Deadlight. And Sean, you have -1 to your movement.
I'm gonna have 7.
Okay.
Probably it's got very high movement, hasn't it?
But the distance from you and the Deadlights are only 2, so it can actually get closer to you and attack you. So that's what it's using its action for, is getting closer and attack. So it uses 2 of its 7 movements to do that. And it goes for an attack. How do you want to respond to attack? You can do 2 things. You can either dodge or fight back.
Does fight back use my brawn or my shooting? What's it?
It will be your fighting.
I will use my fighting then.
So you want to fight it and not try to dodge.
But my dodge is only 45 and my fighting's way up in the 70s, so yes. I
Oh,
wanna fight.
just bear in mind, if you are doing a fighting back, you have to beat its success rate. So if it gets a regular success, you have to get a hard success. If it gets a hard success, you need an extreme success. If you're doing a dodge, if you're doing a dodge and it gets a regular success, you only need a regular success to dodge it.
I will fight back.
Alright.
It's more my thing. If it doesn't work, they'll dodge from then onwards.
Okay, and
I feel once.
I will go and make 2 attacks roll again. Probably going to kill you.
Can you fight back once and dodge the other, or you have to do fight back?
Hey, you say it. The first one you try to fight back, and that's the one we're doing now.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually misses, which gives you the opportunity. If you get a success, you actually are able to hit it. So give me a fighting roll.
Yeah, brawn or machine gun.
Brawn.
Okay. Success.
You get a success. Okay. You hit into the mist, and to be honest, nothing happens when you're doing that. Except that you still get this kind of damage as you put your hand into the mist, you just get burned. You get a major wound from that.
Oh.
Okay, so and now it tries to attack you again. Do you want to fight back, or do you want
I'm
to
dodging.
try
Dodging.
See, and since you already have made one action to to try to fight back, you actually have a penalty die for the next one. So down the left corner you have something called +1p. If you press that, and you use that for your dodge.
Where is that? Oh yeah, -1.
Left corner, next.
Yeah, I see it beside the modifiers. +1p, you say?
That's a negative penalty die.
I've got it clicked.
Right, and it goes for an attack again. It hits.
Wow.
But sadly,
Cannot fix that.
And it slams you hard and you go down.
Sean!
Well, you inside, you don't see that. And Sean, give me a... Oh, actually, I forgot that by the first one already. Give me a con roll to see if... Yeah. Sorry, Sean, but you just died.
I used 35 of my luck to save myself.
Alright, you'll live for one more round. So deduct for 35 points.
Well, might as well try and live a bit longer.
May as well. No point having luck if you're dead.
Teddy, as you run in there, your shoes are full of mud and stuff, so it's slippery. And going down the stairs could be dangerous. You could take your time to do it. No rolls needed, but then it's the only thing you do this turn here. Or you can rush down and...
I'm terrified. I'm rushing down. I don't care about the cost. I'm going full bore down these stairs. I'm getting away from the thing. I just need to get to the generator. I've just heard my mate Teddy scream. No, Sean scream.
Okay, so how do you try to run to get down there? Do you want to make a jump or a X roll?
No, I think I'll just sort of run as as quick as I can. Not ridiculously quick, but just brisk pace.
Okay, give me a Dex roll.
I got this.
Yeah, you do. You got it.
Yep.
I can't even spend luck on it because I haven't got enough. Can I push me luck?
Well, you can push your Dex roll if you can explain me how you want to do that. But if you do that, remember the consequence will be much bigger.
Yeah, okay, so as I'm slipping, I'll attempt to sort of roll on the stairs and so that I use my momentum to end up standing upright. I'll kind of like roll a bit down the stairs and try and get back up on my feet with the decks. If I fail, no doubt I'll have just gained momentum and I'll be going down the stairs much quicker. But if I succeed, I'll be back on my feet.
Hey, give me a new dex roll. Yeah. You try to roll, but you're just making a snowball effect instead, and you'll hit the wall harder than expected.
Does he hit all the bottles of wine?
Well, to be honest, you only get 1 more damage in total than you got on the other one if you keep to that. But you do take 5 points of damage. And what's that for your character?
2 left.
Okay, so you have 2 left after the damage or before the damage.
Oh yeah, after the damage, yeah.
Okay. And the 5 there, is that a major wound? Oh, okay, you can take the 5 already.
Oh, I'm not sure actually. I don't know how that works.
Well, if you take more than half of your hit points in one go, it's a major wound. And if you get a major wound, you must make a con roll to see if you actually get knocked out.
Oh, so basically 1 more wound and I nearly got knocked out. Oh dear. Okay.
Well, but you land hard and you hear a loud crank from your knee. And as you try to stand up, you fall down again. And you take a look down on your leg and you can see a bone sticking out of your pants there.
Ah.
You know there's no one to hear your screams.
So, but that actually makes you still being at the...
I got to the cellar.
At the stairs, yeah. Okay, so that ends your... And then the Deadlight.
Hopefully it thinks I'm dead. Don't have 6th sense.
It does. It does. You can move 7. Well, it actually, the lucky thing for that one is that it can ignore the floor and the stairs here, so it actually comes right down to you, Teddy.
Ah. Jeez.
Okay, so you see it comes just down in a rush, and you managed. You are on number 5 now, so you are by the power generator. So what will you do? You have one go before it reaches you.
Is the power generator on?
Yeah, you have turned it on.
Okay. In which case I'm going to. I suppose it's got like wires and stuff on it, has it, the power generator?
Ah, yes.
Damn, I need 2 actions really.
This is where you wish you went to school and learned electronics.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's my mechanical repair is really not that hot. Is there an electronic skill? I bet there isn't. Oh, there is electrical repair. Oh, I'm just as bad as that. Alright, like that is it. Well, what I want to do is try and get a... I don't know how many wires there are on there, but I want to try and like pull one off so I've got a live wire, basically to wave in front of me. So... I presume you want electric repair, do you?
I think electric repair is the futuristic one, isn't it?
Oh, could be.
And I'm just picturing you pulling out the earth wire, just holding the earth wire and going, come on!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just pick one and hope.
There's only 3 wires, isn't there?
Oh, sorry, I did something wrong here.
Sorry?
So, the way it is that Teddy, you actually had 1 action, and the Deadlight actually had 2. One is to get close to you, and one is attack. So it could only attack. Well, it could actually still attack you twice, but it cannot reach you, Teddy, that fast. So it's on 4. That gives you actually more time.
Yep. It's at the top of the stairs waiting for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Exactly.
I'll try and get on top of the generator, and I want to try and figure out how to get a live wire out of the generator.
Okay, give me a mechanical roll.
Wish I'd
You've
read
got
those
the luck.
mechanical books.
You've got the luck to fix this. You know you do.
Do you use 8 points?
8 points of luck, absolutely.
Told you.
Oh,
This is why my
Okay,
card from psychic.
you pull out the 2 wires. All light goes out. Poof. But you feel that the wires are hot, and you still hear the power generator working. And you see the hallway or the stairways is lit up from the deadlight.
come on, you bastard! I'll shout.
You shout that, and it comes down to you.
Ah.
So what are you doing?
I'll is it well, all the rain and everything's passing straight through it, I imagine, was it? So I'm not sure the water's going to make any difference. I'm basically going
Looks
to...
at you.
Well, I'll put the wire behind my back, kind of hiding it, hoping it'll approach,
Okay.
and then I'll produce it and jab it at it as soon as it's close enough.
Okay, so will you use... How do you want to trick that?
My,
Sleight of hand?
let's have a look. What have we got? Sleight of hand, or could it be perhaps persuade? Psychology?
Well, if you... if you want, it depends. If you want to lure it in, it's probably not psychology. That's something else. If it's because you want to hide it, so it doesn't see you have those cables, I would say it should be a stealth or sleight of hand.
Yeah, that sounds fair. I guess really, I mean, there's stealth, but I bet that's moving quietly, isn't it? I mean, it's probably sleight of hand, isn't it? Being reasonable. Okay, so sleight of hand, here it comes. Spend 15 of my 22 luck to succeed. Okay, well, there we go. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, but it's not a stupid entity, so it'll make a roll to see if it spots it. But I will give it a penalty dice for it.
Alright. Yeah, it's got to be hard. Come on, you bitch. It needed a hard success, really, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Did it? I don't know.
I'll say well. Yeah, I'll say a hard one is it's fair enough. It's fair enough. Okay, so it gets closer to you.
Alright, as soon as it's close and lunging distance, I'll produce the wires and jab it into the foul creature.
You definitely do that if you pass your power roll.
Okay.
It's doing it. I will do my last con roll to see if I survive.
Yeah.
Go on, you can do it. I'll heal you in a minute.
Nope. I died.
Damn.
John, you suddenly have an outer.
Oh my goodness, no!
We're doomed.
Well, you think that this light, it is so beautiful.
It's so pretty, Sean. It's so pretty, the
Carry
light.
the wires into it.
So it floats into you. But two things happens. As it floats into you, you get damage. Well, you get con damage actually. But while it is there, it also get electrified by the cables. So, let's see what happens. First, your con damage. If it managed to come into you, try that first. It's managed to float into you.
I'd love to be the cops that come and find this thing at the end of it. You die, dead, me dead, everyone dead.
Oh, well, it should not be damage. It's con damage. So you get 6 con damage.
Alright.
And the Deadlight will make a con roll as it get electrified. And it fails. So you actually electrify it, and it disappears to nothing.
Okay, I will stumble out of the cellar. Sean, where are you, Sean?
There's no replies.
Sean, I'll head back, tracing the steps.
It's outside, in the mud.
Okay, it is. Do you want me to see if he's dead? Where is he? First aid?
You give me first aid.
I want you to send them dice back to the shop.
He's dead, isn't he? If he
Well-
wasn't here now.
Yeah. Whatever you're trying to do with him, you're trying to roll him around, and you actually put his face down in the mud. So whatever you're trying, it's totally wrong, and your chance to survive him just passed away.
Can I push my luck on it?
How do you want to roll to push it?
I will start sort of jumping on him, trying to do CPR to sort of restart his heart, cracking ribs violently. You know. Oh, I know what I could do. Right, I'll grab him by the leg, since that wasn't working, and drag him down to the cellar and stick the electric cable on his chest.
Alrighty, do that.
Don't worry, Sean, I got this.
He rolls 100. What do you see?
Have I got 7 luck? Got exactly 7 luck, exactly. So,
Do you use your luck to put it up on a hard success?
I do hard success and I have 0 luck left.
Hey,
So, you have
Uh,
3 luck.
Sean, give me a con roll, a straight con roll. You make and you get a revived. Oh,
1 health point.
Sean, let's get the hell out of here.
one health point left. Yeah.
Yes, yes. What happened? I feel like someone just shoved stuff into me. It's so bad.
Let's get out of here. I don't know what it was, just get out.
Okay, let's get in the car. I think I can drive. I'm sure I can drive. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay, we'll leap into the car. Get the hell out of there. Leave it to the cops. They can sort
And
it out.
you spin your car around, Emilia's body gets slinged off and lands in the mud.
Yeah.
And both you drive off.
High speed chasing, scared out of your wits.
And passing by the diner and everything. Whee! That's it. End of the game.
Oh my god, thank god you saved me. That was terrible. Swear, because of my occult thing, I was going to myself, oh, this'll work. It's just a ghost. It just needs me to, I'm going to be cured. I don't know, I'm going to cure it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And then you started laughing. And I went, oh, I did the wrong option. Oops.
Yeah, it's always bad when the GM laughs.
Well, to be fair, if it had consumed you in the living room there, it would have went into the coffin afterward.
Oh, so it would have. So the way for me to do it really was to sacrifice Sean.
Well, or one from the diner or something.
Or Amelia,
But-
yeah.
Well, there are two ways to kill it. The one is to sacrifice someone. The other one is to get struck by lightning or by the power generator you had down there.
So, when it killed me, why did it not go into the coffin then?
It didn't consume you. It
Oh,
just
hasn't consumed
it
you,
downed
okay.
you with the slashes, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And also, it didn't see the coffin from the outside. That's the reason it should be close to the patient.
So it needs to consume you next to the coffin, and then it goes back.
Oh, I was standing right beside the coffin when I first started thing, but then you got it out of me, didn't you, somehow? Can't remember how you did it.
And to give you a little briefing on what actually did happen, is that Mary from the diner has seen Emilia driving in her expensive car now and then. And she was jealous about all the money she had and so on. And she told Clem, her boyfriend, Clem was her boyfriend, to try to rob the doctor so that they could get the money and get the hell out of this town here. But unfortunately, the doctor, instead of just surrender and give the money, he actually fought back and was shot in the shoulder by doing so. And when Clem yelled up, "Where's the money? Where's the money?" The doctor pointed on the table to the coffin, and as Clem opened it up, he released the Deadlight. Was killed. Billy didn't pass his sanity roll, so he was all spooked and run into the woods, where he vanished. And the Deadlight was used to make abortions, and to if somebody should get rid of or something, they used the Deadlight to turn them to ashes.
Wow. So yeah, it's not good being. I love how you were saying Sean was going like, "Oh, being a patient's good, but it wasn't good." Funny.
For Sean.
It was a good try though.
And if you want to, you can make skill rolls for those you have succeeded to see if you
Ooh.
get an improvement in them.
I succeed something at the. I've only succeeded spot hidden and drive.
Well, also you made a fighting, even though that you didn't give any damage, but
Okay.
you managed to do that.
So how do you, so I just do a roll and then I have to get below, and if I do, I get a.
You should make a roll, and you should get above your skill.
Oh, above it.
So that's a success.
Okay.
So if you get a success, you roll 1d10 and you put that to your skill.
Oh, is it a D10? Is it? Wow.
A d10, yeah.
7. That's 7.
And you can raise your skill by that.
So you have to actually go into the edit to do that, right? Okay.
And then you put them in points spent at the end, that third column.
Exactly.
I just do fighting. Hate you fighting. You're too good. And spot. Oh, you're too good. Why are you working now, dice rolls? Why are you working now? Scal, you should be okay. You should be getting like 99 in all your rolls. See?
Just on that one.
Oh, good one.
Oh, eight on my slap. And finally, spot hidden. I need this one go up. Come on. Nope.
What was your idea behind the one shot anyway? Are you getting ready for the con or something?
Well, I just bought the books. I want to try to play it. So.
Oh, okay.
That was Ace. You run it really well. It was awesome.
Well, just think, if it was fun, maybe I want to make one more.
Yeah, you do definitely.
Alrighty.
You could do a campaign of some sort. There's tons of Cthulhu stuff out there.
Yeah.
Saturday is just a one-off for me this Saturday because of the my other duties I have to do every other Saturday.
That's fine.
But it was enjoyable. This is actually the first game of COC I think second game of COC I actually got to complete. The other one was a scale. Every time I've ever tried to play a game in real life, something has happened to cancel it. Oh, it's like they're cursed.
So you've broke your jinx.
Last two things you have to roll for is your luck and your sanity. And with the luck, it's the same thing. Yep. But instead of rolling at d10, you roll 2d6. And add on.
Well, my luck was 0, but oh, hey.
Nice. So you get the luck up at 12.
Okay, I'm up to 13 luck. What was the other one? Sorry, con? Did you say?
Sanity.
Sanity, right? Okay. Haha! I get extra. How much extra sanity did you say?
1d10.
Oh, damn it. Oh well.
That was so worth it.
And Teddy, your mythos, it goes up by 2.
My mythos go up by anything?
And you go up by 4.
Oh.
And your max sanity falls with the same amount. So Teddy, you goes down by 2, and Sean, you goes down by 4.
Oh, where'd you alter your max sanity? Don't let me do this on the front.
Yeah, I can't edit max sanity.
Okay, maybe I have, which I cannot do. Oh, it probably if you put it into a skill. Haha, annoyed. Sean, you was 2 by you, right?
Sean was 4 to lose 4 sanity. I don't see it under skills. I'll click the button. Let's see what happens there.
So if I do that, I put into your skills, and it subtracts it automatically from your max.
Got it. Yeah, that's cool.
Where do you spend it in the skills? Just to see how you did it.
Just the same way as when you put it, when you raise a skill, it's the same thing I did there.
Yeah, what I'm saying is I don't see a skill called sanity.
It's not a skill. It's your sanity is on your main page.
Yep.
But your Cthulhu Mythos, that's the one you got the 4 points into it.
I did that. I did 4 in there, so
yeah. And that subtracts your max sanity as well.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll shut the stream down now, so thank you for watching, folks.
Bye.
Scal.